Around the world, schizophrenia is understood in many different ways. Some countries focus on medical treatment. Some focus on community support. And others see mental health as a shared cultural responsibility. When we compare these perspectives, we learn something important. There is no single, correct, way to understand schizophrenia. Each country offers a different lens, and together, they create a fuller picture of what living with mental illness truly means. Let's start with Japan, where I live. In Japan, mental health has long been misunderstood. Words like seishin bunretsu bio carried stigma for decades. Even though the name was changed to Togo Shisho Sho, old images remain. Families often carry the burden alone. People hesitate to speak openly about their condition. Yet, there is also something unique happening here. Community welfare centers, small workshops, and outsider art exhibitions give individuals safe places to express themselves. Art plays a very special role, not only as therapy but as a way to exist and to be seen. This connection between creativity and community is one of Japan's strongest contributions to the global conversation. Next, let's look at France, where the concept of Art Brut first emerged. The French cultural view of schizophrenia is deeply influenced by philosophy and psychoanalysis. Rather than seeing symptoms as something to fix, French thinkers often see them as part of a person's subjective experience. In France, outsider art created by people with mental illness is not simply seen as therapeutic. It is seen as a powerful artistic expression, something that belongs to the world of culture. Organizations like ABCD, Art Brut Connaissance and Diffusion, and collections like La Collection de l'Art Brut in Lausanne treat these works with respect and intellectual seriousness. They preserve not only the artworks but also the dignity of their creators. This approach challenges the idea that schizophrenia automatically limits creativity. Instead, it shows that creativity can emerge from many different forms of lived experience. Now, let's move to Canada, a country known for embracing diversity and inclusion. In Canada, mental health is widely recognized as a shared social issue. People talk openly about it in schools, workplaces, and public campaigns. Importantly, Canada places strong emphasis on human rights. People with schizophrenia are supported through disability accommodations, community programs, and policies that aim to reduce discrimination. Canadian universities, including places like York University, study mental health through both science and the humanities. Here, schizophrenia is not only a medical condition, it is also a social experience shaped by housing, employment, culture, and art. This holistic view makes Canada a leader in mental health understanding. In Northern Europe, countries like Norway, Sweden, and Finland, the approach is highly community-based. People with mental illness often live in small group homes or supported apartment programs. The focus is on independence, dignity, and reducing hospitalization. These countries invest heavily in early intervention, social support, and programs that allow people to participate in society at their own pace. The idea is simple. Recovery is easier when people are not isolated. This model has inspired mental health reforms all over the world. By contrast, in the United States, mental health care varies widely. Some states offer excellent support and community programs. Others struggle with limited resources. However, the U.S. also has a strong history of psychiatric advocacy, peer support movements, and powerful voices speaking openly about schizophrenia. Artists, activists, and survivors share their stories through books, films, and online platforms. This culture of storytelling has helped reduce stigma in meaningful ways. What can we learn from all of these countries? The biggest lesson is that schizophrenia is not only a medical issue. It is a cultural issue, a social issue, and an issue that touches every part of life, work, family, art, community, and identity. When we compare global perspectives, we see how each culture highlights different truths. Japan teaches us the importance of community spaces and creativity. France teaches us that outsider art is not therapy, it is culture. Canada teaches us that mental health is a human rights issue. Northern Europe teaches us how community support can help recovery. And the United States teaches us the power of personal stories. And what does this mean for my own research? My work focuses on schizophrenia and outsider art in Japan, how communities receive these artworks, how people with schizophrenia express themselves through creation, and how society can better understand their voices. When I look at global perspectives, I realize that Japan is part of a much larger conversation. A conversation about dignity, a conversation about inclusion, a conversation about what it means to see a person for who they truly are. Mental health is a global challenge, but also a global opportunity. An opportunity to learn from each other and to build a world where no one is unseen, unheard, or misunderstood.